I'm going to show you how to play college basketball on NBA 2K26. Real simple to do, and you're going to have every single team. Every team you can think of, you're going to have. And the very first thing you have to do is make sure you go to your My NBA. As soon as you get in here, you have to make sure you go to the bottom of 2K.
Today, I'm playing the entire career of a hometown hero. Meet Amari Sampson, the Chicago native that the entire city is rooting for. We'll be playing his high school career at Simeon, then college at Illinois, and his NBA career with the Chicago Bulls. And the goal is to become the best player to ever come out of Chicago. So we have a lot of competition. Now, as always, if y'all want more videos like this, let's hit 1,000 likes and subscribe to the channel to never miss a video. This summer, we're taking it to another level of consistency and being locked in. So make sure you stay tuned. So here's the man of the hour, Amari Sampson, playing at Simeon High. Everyone knows, if you know basketball, you know about Simeon, one of the best schools in Chicago, and we have a high school hoops mod. Now the thing is, the calendar says 2024. Pretend we are in 2012 because we'll be playing 4 years of high school from his freshman season. Then we'll be playing college starting in 2016, so that'd be more interesting. And then hopefully 2 years of college after that will be in the NBA draft, the 2018 draft. In real life, the Bulls had the 7th overall pick, and they drafted Wendell Carter. This time around, we're gonna see it through with Amari Sampson. Now, what's cool about this person that made this roster is if you look at all the teams, these are all Chicago or Illinois-based teams like Kenwood Academy, Lincoln Park Lions, Phillips High, Chicago. This is a Chicago high school hoops mod. Now, if you're from Chicago, comment down below. Y'all gotta represent in the comments. I've been there a few times. Great city, super windy. That's the only reason I would never move there. It's windy here in Austin, but like, bro, Chicago is crazy windy. My hair be all over the place, and imagine you get jumped, shot in the face, and the wind is blowing as you're laying. So more about Amari Sampson. Standing at 5'11" as a freshman, he is up next. He is a pure bucket getter, but he also has some hustle and good defense. Again, he's from Chicago. You gotta be tough. Maybe I could run this video back with a straight menace out of Chicago, but this one, I want it to be like a Derrick Rose type of player. He's a shooting guard though. His entire career he'll be a shooting guard. And then we have a bunch of other random players, some freshmen. This guy's a sophomore, and then a couple seniors on the team. I made sure I made the correct tendencies to make him the best shooting guard possible for this video. So these tendencies are.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And tonight we've got Las Vegas playing against Louisville. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. And the starting lineup for Louisville. And it's games
you upgraded the photo.
in the middle. And for Las Vegas,
cool.
we know things can get
No, I
heated
can't
between
take
these
no more
two
photos
brands.
on my
No
phone.
love lost in this match.
That sucks.
That competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, BA, I think we're in for some.
Yeah, I got a unibrow.
Tip-off goes to Louisville. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Right wing. The three is up. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor.
I love the idea of Sad Bucks and becoming a thing. I just wonder if it'll be as miserable.
That's a great point, and you
Hey
can
guys,
also
Doug
add
on.
good
It's
communication.
officially Sad Bucks summer.
And sometimes not even there at all.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Pass to Sears. Lets the three fly. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Fires for three. Alexander pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Ooh, the pump fake kept the D off balance, gave him room to work.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance.
You know, it takes incredible accuracy to drain it from that deep. So impressive.
Pass to Gaines. Here's Alexander. Louisville working the ball around now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
And he can't get the first one.
First one getting rough.
Second free throw, no good. Legs, when you look at the maturation of Denny Avdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. Louisville's shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. And Las Vegas making a change here. Both good from the line that time.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player, making free throws.
Pass to Franklin. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Guys?
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Drives to the hoop, lays it up and banks it in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Kessler. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Second chance shot, and he lays it in. Give him 8 points now. Las Vegas trails by 4. Hits a three-pointer.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Alexander, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately. It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Sears with the bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early. Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
.11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fires the three. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Louisville closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More 2K action in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Louisville.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
And when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Thompson's shot is off. Las Vegas trails by 7. We've got Scoot Henderson, and it's Wall in at the 4-man position. In transition, here they come. And for Louisville, and Thompson gets it to go.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Morris can't hit. Outside Wall. Thibault against Morris. And the layup is good off the glass. 6 points for him.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Wow, with some power.
Wow, going to the top floor.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a... Whoa! A big finish right there!
Awesome. Showing absolutely no mercy. Wow.
Look at his teammates. They're loving it. They're letting him know.
I can't believe he tried that in game. Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Alexander. From downtown, he connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling. Well, he's starting to get into a rhythm now after a rough first quarter.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
Goes up off the inbound. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
Takes a step back. Taken away. And here's the fast break. Here's Jefferson. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
And there's the drive. There's the block. And here comes the break. Pushing it up now. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
30 seconds left in the first half.
Whoa! Oh, wow! Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 18.
And continues to make plays.
Oh, that was incredible! Oh, my goodness! And we are witnessing some classic high-flying action.
Is that a crowd pleaser or what? No matter what building you're in.
Wow, I am speechless at the kind of athleticism needed to pull that off.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Las Vegas leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend? Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired. Sometimes you show up to the game and you just feel it early. Like, that's how it looked tonight, showing the range and doing it consistently.
I know I'm feeling it. What about you, Kenny?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Well, I don't know what it is, but I feel it. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Connects from downtown. 21 points in the game. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. Do you agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
And for Louisville, and it's Alexander in at the force line. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Louisville. On Tuesday, and then on Saturday.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Las Vegas leading by 7. Count that one.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Louisville has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Louisville working the ball around now.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift. Oh, my goodness!
Just throw it up.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And Louisville making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Louisville trails by 11. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Yes, it's good. Franklin's got his first bucket in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Sears. It's tipped. To the inside. There's the double with Thompson. Jefferson, good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. And Louisville making a change here.
Number 13.
Here is Sears. He's got 5. Banked it in off the glass. Sears has got 7 points.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Las Vegas leading by 11. Right at the free throw line. Sears with the bucket.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security's everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
The 3 from Thompson knocks down the triple. He has 7.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
It's good. And Las Vegas leads by 12.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Another one falls for Louisville.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing. Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
That one doesn't drop. Got it off in time. The shot, no good. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Las Vegas up by 12. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Jeremy Grant, and it's Jefferson in at the 5 down low.
Now into the lineup for
Shot from the inbound, and it's good on the layup. He's got 26.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
So few players still use the hook shot, but it's a tremendous weapon when done right.
To the wing, right side. Got a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And He's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
He was red hot from the three in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Oh, the shot is off.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
He just drills it from way back. Louisville trails by 18. Here is Sears. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Kessler got a piece of it, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Alexander, wall covering. Oh, he can't connect from long distance. Las Vegas leading by 16. With the, oh, how about that?
No, out of my way.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Second team foul.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Lions.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins. The long three! Oh, it misses!
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I've seen some crazy things, and that is right up there.
Plenty of space, and he racks up two. Las Vegas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Oh, it's off! Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Oh, he can't jam it home. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Using the glass to lay it in. Here's Las Vegas. They led the game at 1 point by 20. He launches. Yes, sir, with the three. So it's Las Vegas picking up the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.